I say math, I want you to turn to your partner and tell them what you know about math. 1, 2, 3, go. Tell her what you know.
Counting on 10 frames. Increasing.
Can you tell me something about math?
Numbers.
What about numbers? I love that math up in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, back to me. Let's see. I'm going to spin the spinner. Wait 1 second. Okay, we're on the red table. Let's see which number's going to answer. 4. If you're 4 on the red table, raise your hand. Amber, tell me something you were talking to your partner about math. Quantity. She used a great big word, quantity. Can you say that with me? Quantity. Let's do it with our fingers. Quantity. How many talking vowels does that have? 3 talking vowels. Okay, wait for me to call. Let's pick another person. Oops. Silly, huh? Okay, we're going to talk to somebody on the green table. Let's see who's going to be. 1. Who's 1 on the green table? Mackenzie, what did you talk to your partner about math about? Getting bigger. Do you know that big word for getting bigger? Oh, excuse me. Miles has his bubble. Miles? Increase. Increase means get bigger. And that's something we're going to learn about today. That's one of our learning targets, is about how things get bigger. What is another thing? Miles?
How many?
How many? We said how. What was how many mean? Excuse me, Bethany. Can he have his turn to talk? Thank you. What's the word for how many? We just talked about it. Let's see. Samantha? Quantity. Quantity is how many. So we're going to talk about the quantity getting bigger. Just like Willie. Let's sing our song about Willie. Willie's getting longer. You are getting smarter. Willie's getting longer. You are getting taller. Willie's getting longer. You are getting stronger. Day by day. Day by day. All right. So stop. Think. How does Willie get longer?
Because we add
Oh, Will has his bubble.
by adding numbers.
By adding numbers. So the number, what's that word? Amber? Increases. The number increases. How many numbers are on Willie right now?
80.
Oh, let's see, Jaden. Do you remember that number? Can you ask your partner? Can you tell him? 89. Can you say 89 now, Jaden? 89. Every day we added 1, so every day our number got bigger. It increased. Yes, and we're going to talk about how we compare numbers today. And who's the biggest one, right? All right, yes,
You're the
ma'am.
biggest one, as Michelle. You're the biggest person in class.
You said increase too. Look at me. If you talk to your partner about increasing, thumbs up. Okay, a few of you did. If you talk to your partner using the word pattern, thumbs up. Some people didn't use pattern. Is pattern part of math? Yes. If you talked to your partner about counting on, thumbs up. I heard counting on when I was listening to you. That was some good math talk. Okay, put your hands in your lap.
We said counting on in pattern.
And so you put your thumb up for me.
I said
Equal is a math word, yes. Hunter?
I said 10 frames.
Well, Hunter just said 10 frames. One of the things we practice doing in math is our fluency with our 10 frames. So we're going to use these 10 frames here. Remember, when we do 10 frames, we have to have a strategy. That's one of our learning targets, having a strategy to count. Can you touch these to count how many?
No.
Now, I want you to think. What would you use to figure this out? It's a big Miles?
Solve.
Solving. We have to have a strategy to solve, yes. But if we know it when we see it, we just say it. What's that called?
Increasing.
Okay, that's when the number gets bigger. But when we just look at it and we know it, what's it called? Think about it. You have the right sound. Your pen is not right now. Yes? Do you remember?
Increase.
Okay, why do we keep saying increase? What does increase mean? Get bigger, okay? When we look at this and we know it, it's called subitize. Can you say subitize?
Subitize.
What does subitize mean? Say it when you see it, just like that. Joey, this one we're going to do all by ourselves. This is not partner work. You're just going to look at it, see if you know it. And I can only show it to you for a second. Ooh, I love your bubbles. Brandon.
5 but more 7.
Now listen to what Brandon said. Brandon said 5 plus 2 more equals 7. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
That's right. He got it correct. Where did you see 5 at, Brandon?
On the number pad.
Okay, you can see 5 on a number pad, but on this card, where did you see 5?
At the top.
At the top. The 5 frame is full at the top. And how many was at the bottom?
2.
2 more. So we can say 5 plus 2 equals 7. Bethany, can you look at Miss Michele when I'm talking? Thank you. All right, let's try this one. Mackenzie.
6.
Okay, here's that big word. Justify.
Justify. Quantity.
Tell me. Do you need to talk to your partner? Okay, your partner can help you. That's okay. We don't need to make noises. Stop. Okay, Alexis, you want to justify for her? Okay, what do you want to say about our number? How many was it? She said 6. Can you justify? Okay, can you say that? Sure you can. How many on the top? Bethany, when you put your hands on your lap, you're doing the right thing. Thank you so much. 5 on the, and how many on the bottom? 1. So what can we say? Boys and girls, let's help her. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Okay. Oh, this one's so hard. You have to think. No bubbles yet because you haven't seen it. Put your hand down, Miles.
I know already.
You don't know. What is it?
0.
It's not. You think you know, but it's not. It's this. Let's see.
5.
Hunter, thank you for your bubble. 5. What can you tell me? How can you justify that? How can you justify that? There's no more on the bottom, is there? The 5 frame is full. Say that. The 5 frame is full. Let's do one more. Let's see. I'm going to spin a spinner. Your hands have to be in your lap and you have to be sitting quietly. Let's see. And we're going to do the blue table. Let's see what number on the blue table. 1. Who's number 1 on the blue table? Xylea. Let's see if Xylea, remember Xylea, you can say the answer and you have to justify. Let's see. Do you know how many? You don't know how many that is? Can you talk with your partner and have him help you? Shedrick, can you help her? I'm sorry, Brandon's your partner, I'm sorry.
5.
Oh, I heard that. Come here, come here. Sit on the apple, please. Can you say what he just said? What did he just say? Say it loud for me, Brandon.
5 plus 3 more 8.
5 plus 3 more is 8. Is he correct? Jaden, can you tell me if he's correct? Did you even hear what he said? Let's listen,
Yes.
okay? Yes, he is. Thank you so much. All right. When we know about our numbers and we know that we add them together, they increase. Our numbers get bigger. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do our numbers on our Lapboards.
Yes.
You're going to, when I call you, I'm going to spin the spinner. You're going to go get your Lapboard. You need 3 things. You need your marker, your eraser, and your Lapboard. You come back quietly to the carpet. I'm going to have Miles. I want you to come up here and help us select a number. You know how we do on our number pad? We're going to put our arrow on number 5. Can you put the arrow on number 5 for me? Now tell the boys and girls what you're going to do. Count on how many. Yeah, tell them how many you're going to count on. Your spaces. And what are you going to do while you're counting? Very good. Okay, let's do it. What did he land on, boys and girls? 8. What's our number going to be today? 8. Okay, thank you, Miles. That was very good. You can circle the 8 on your number path. Just like we have our 8 right here, you circle your 8 on the number path.
And I can do the alligator mouse one it.
Well, we're not talking about greater than or less than right now. We're just talking about our number.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, fingers. Let's see if you can help me. Make an S and do not wait. Go back up to make an 8. Let's see everybody do it. I need to see everybody's fingers. Bethany, Will, Jaden, and Joey. Hands. Make an S and do not wait. Go back up to make an 8. All right, I'm going to do it up here. Let's see if I make the S. Did I make an S?
Yep.
All right, there's my number 8. Check your partner and see if they made an 8.
Oh, that's because
It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to write the 8. You should have done 2 things. You circled the 8 at the bottom on the number path, and you wrote 8 in the middle. At the top, we have to draw pictures to show how many. Remember, 8 is just a symbol to show 8 things. So we're going to draw 8 things. I'm just going to draw circles, and I'm going to do them in a 10 frame form. So that means how many is going to be on the top row?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, to get to 8, I just count on. I'm going to keep counting until I get to 8. 6, 7, 8. Just like on our number path. We were on 5, we counted 3 places, and now we're on 8.
I closed the gate when I went to 5.
Okay, so you made a tally mark, didn't you? Let's see. I want you to count your tally marks for me, Shedrick.
I did it.
Okay, but let's erase. Can you erase for me? Because I want to make sure we do it correctly. Now, let's help Shedrick do 5. Go ahead, Shedrick. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does 5 do, boys and girls? Close the gate. Now start another set of tally marks for me. Just like our 10 frame. This would be like the 5 frame, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 10. 2 more. 2 more to make 10.
Miss Michelle, look, I did it a different way.
Okay. Remember we have a certain way we have to do 10 frames? We fill in the top row and then we go to the bottom row? Super. All right. The next thing we have to do is our dice. Very good. You all are doing awesome work. Super. We're going to move over to writing our numbers. 6 and 2. Is that correct? Let's count on and check. 6, right here, 6, 7, 8. Is 6 and 2 8? Yes, so she can say it that way. Super smart, Samantha. All right, we're going to make our S's to make our 8s. Remember when we make an S, it's a C and a backward C. Am I done?
No.
Jaden, what do I have to do next?
Close the gate.
Close the gate, yes. I'm going to go up to close the gate. Make an S and do not wait. Go back up to make an 8. You have a top line, a bottom line, and the dotted line in the middle. Use your lines correctly. Show proper grounding. I don't want any of your numbers to float away.
I'm going.
Miles, you have a little trouble with that one, huh, babe?
Yeah.
Good job. That's okay. As long as I can see that you know how to make this shape.
We got one more.
Oh, Joey says we have one more. What should we do now, Joey?
Towers.
The towers. Tell me about the towers, Joey.
You gotta see how many. You gotta do 8.
You do 8. Can you tell me which row is this one in? The 1s or the 10s? We're in the 1s. Now, let's see. I'm going to spin the spinner. On the green table, I want number 2. If you're at number 2 on the green table, Miles, can you tell me where I start making my X's?
At the bottom.
Can you tell me why?
Because when you start at the top, you get messed up.
When we start at the bottom, we are building, just like we build our blocks.
1.
Can we build from up here?
No.
No, you have to start at the ground and go up.
Block that one.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you look at your tower, you should be able to tell how many more you would need to make 10. Look at it and see. Oh, I'm looking for a bubble. Will.
2 more.
2 more would make 10. So can I say this? Can I say 8 plus 2 equals 10? Can I say that, Will? Okay, can you look at your paper? Will, did we say 8 plus 2 equals 10? Yes, we can. Look at your board. Look at your partner's board. Check and see if they finished everything on there correctly. Remember, if they messed up, you're not going to tell them they're wrong. You're going to coach them to get the right answer. You might need to say, ooh, start in the 1s column. Or your tally marks didn't cross the right way. I'm going to coach Mackenzie right here. Mackenzie, let's count our tally marks. You crossed at 6. When do we cross? At 5. So can we erase this one right here? Now we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So, did I give her the answer or did I coach her? I coached her.
Like I could Hunter because
Just like you
forgot to
coached
do
Hunter.
that.
Yes, super. Okay, now Damien is looking at his number path. And he knows a number that is greater than 8. Let's see if he's correct. Go ahead. Can you say that number? 20. Let's look at our number path. If we're on 8 and we go to 20, is that number greater?
Yeah.
Did the number increase?
Yeah.
Help me say it. Alligator, alligator, munch, munch, munch. He eats the biggest number for his lunch. I want you to look at your number path. You already circled the 8 at the bottom. I want you to find a number that is greater than 8 and circle it. Just circle it. My eyes can see it.
I already did. It is 20.
A lot of you found 20. Is 20 the only number that's greater than 8?
No.
I know what
other numbers.
Let's talk about that. Look right here. From 8 to 20. All of these numbers increase. The quantity gets bigger. So all of them are great. All to touch the nose on your happy face. All right. If you have a green nose, green, you know what I mean. that's your clue that you have to do a little bit more extra work. You're going to add. When you find how many snowflakes, find out how many more to make 10. And you write how many you have on the first line and how many you need on the second line. I'm going to use your paper for an example, okay? So let's look at this snowflake. Everybody touch the snowflake. If you have a red nose, you're just going to count how many snowflakes on the 10 frame and write your number because you're still working on counting. If you have a green nose, you're going to add to find out how many more to make 10. So if I have 5 snowflakes, how many more snowflakes would I need? 5. So we write 5 on this line and 5 on the next line. And that would say 5 plus 5 is 10. All right. Wait for my clue to tell you what to do. When I spin the spinner, your table's going to stand up and go get put your eraser and marker away and get your pencil, and you may begin.
I'm going back to
That's the one I couldn't find before. You found it. Look at you. This one's 2 places in the room, so you just do it once. Okay? You couldn't find that one over there. How many, Joey?
Oh wait, where's the 1, 2 places? And
the mittens. I think I have them up here twice. It's okay. Once you get it once, that's all you have to do. And Mackenzie, how many was that?
can we go do the ice?
Now, you don't have a green dot, so you don't have to answer this, but do you think you don't have any more to make 10? Okay. What did you do? What's your 10 right? How many more to make 10? How many more would you need to make 10? More. See, we're going to learn that, I promise. Okay, how many more to make 10?
Okay.
1 more set of 5, yes, so write a 5. Very good. So, Leah, I like the way you're working your numbers. Okay, I'm going to put the timer on. We have 5 minutes. When the timer goes off, meet me on the carpet, even if we're not finished. Quietly, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. The snowflakes, baby.
I'm done.
I think there were 6 snowflakes. So can we
Yeah,
add
there's
the
6.
Let's count on and find out how many more to make 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. How many did I count on?
4.
4, so you should write a 4. See if you wrote a 4.
I did. I had 3 more.
Okay, some of you did not get to finish. It's okay. And Miss Michele can look at this paper and see who's doing good with their addition and who needs to work on it. You really need a little bit more work, but we're going to work on it. We'll do this again. We're going to, if you can hear me, I did our math walk to find how many more to make 10, or even just counting and practice using our counting strategies. Could you touch those? Yes, you could, because they were up there and you could touch it. Or you could subatize by knowing how many was in the top row and how many in the bottom row to find out how many you had all together. Now, we're going to do partner work with our face partner at our tables using our number cards. Each person gets a stack of cards, remember? And we compare them. We see which one is greater. Remember, alligator, alligator, munch, munch, munch. Eats the biggest number for his lunch.
And if we get the biggest one, we get to keep them.
When you get the biggest one, you get to keep them. And listen, I want my green people to be thinking about how much bigger was your partner's card. So if I have a 7 and my partner has a 9, how much bigger is his number?
7.
Let's count on and see. 8, 9. How much bigger was his? 2. If that's hard for you, Miss Michele will come around and just check on you and see if you can do that. All right, listen, so you'll know what to do. It's okay. Sit back on there. Oh, I love how this table's already gotten started. Remember, lay your cards. Ooh, Will, you're doing the right thing. Just lay them down flat and compare. Let's look at her. Which one's greater? Who's the alligator going to eat?
Forever. Me.
You may start.
You gotta eat your head off first.
Now turn them over so that you can see which one is greater. You don't hate them up, so you don't take them from one. Oh, now Jamie. While we're waiting, we're going to do our math talk. I want you to turn to the person beside you because your partner's not here and talk about what we did today. Think about what we did and what we learned today and see if you can talk to them. Okay, Bethany, tell Miss Michele, what did you do today? What did you talk about? Counting on. What else did we talk about? The card game. When you played the card game, what did you do? Lower number, you have a bigger number. Okay. Can you talk with her about what you did today? Okay, 1, 2, 3, back to me. What did you say? I'm waiting for Jaden. You learned about numbers today, didn't you? Okay, I'm going to spin a spinner. And I'm going to see who's going to tell me about what we learned today. I know it. I always get on that line. On the green table. The 3. If you're a 3, raise your hand. On the green table. Damien, can you show me how we sit quietly with our hands in our lap? Shedrick, what did we learn about today?
Numbers.
What about our numbers? What did we learn about numbers?
Numbers can get bigger.
Numbers can get bigger. And we learned how to see if they were the same. Look at our alligator. Look at him.
He's a restraint.
If I put this number here, what kind of number do I have to put over here?
10.
Let's put it. Miles says 10. Let's see. Now, if you think Miles is correct, thumbs up. If you think Miles is incorrect, thumbs down. Okay, Samantha, a lot of you have your thumbs up. Samantha says no. Can you tell me why, Samantha?
Because the alligator is facing the fire, not that.
Okay, so what can you say? 5 is less than 10, and 10 is greater than 5. So we learned about comparing numbers. Miles, when we do our exit ticket in a few minutes, you have to write 2 numbers, and you have to put the alligator's mouth facing the number that's greater. Is this alligator facing the number that's greater, Shedrick?
No.
Sit up, please. Sit back where you're fine. Is it? Okay, so do you want to rethink your answer? Which one is, can you tell me about the 5? Did I do this correct? What do I need to do?
Erase the 10 and put in
I need to erase the 10 and the 5 and put it the other way.
Yeah.
So, this is just like reading a story. I would read it just like words. 10 is greater than 5. Now are we correct?
Yeah.
On your exit ticket today, you were going to write 2 numbers. Either circle the one that's greater or draw the alligator facing the one that's greater, just like this. And you have to have your name at the top. You're going to put it in the basket and line up quietly for me so we can go to the bathroom. If you can hear me now, stand up straight. You can hear me now, put your finger on your lip in a few minutes.